Hello, everyone. Sapphirus here for another Touhou Tuesday. Sorry about last week when I was taking a break, but this week we're about to do something relaxing. A Touhou visual novel called Sakuya Izayoi Gives You Advice and Dabs. I do need a vacation from Hero Vice Fairy, so let's get into it. It's loading. All right, let me full screen it. Preferences, full screen. Okay, full screen. Come on, full screen. Okay, there we go. Start. Hello? You there? There you are. My name is Sakuya Izayoi. You're in a excuse me. You're in a sort of mysterious place. Not quite here, but not quite there. I had some friends of mine come up with I, I had some friends of mine come up with this place for you. This is your personal area. You can come back here anytime you want, no matter what. I'll also be your friend and your guide throughout all this. That's it. What's on your mind? First off by telling me how you feel. Let's see here. Sad, anxious, or lost? Let's go with anxious. What's making you feel anxious? Have anxiety over something specific. Well, I can't specifically guess what exactly is making you feel anxious. You have my deepest sympathy. There are different forms and levels of anxiety that require a different approach toward. You may feel like your anxiety could use professional help, or you also may feel like all you need is some guidance on relieving your anxiety. If your anxiety is severe enough to the point where it's heavily impacts your day, such as experiencing panic attacks or being unable to do normal tasks, I recommend you seek professional help. Yeah. Sorry, folks. Maybe I need some help. I think I'm going through a midlife crisis. I'm having difficulty completing hero mode, Touhou Hero Vice. Can you help me out, please? Sophia, help! My name's Gal. If you can, see a doctor or counselor and talk about your concern with them. I also have other concerns. I haven't trouble pointing next warrior online models into filmmakers with proper texture alignment, though, by using Blender. I should also add, if you decide to go to therapy and your counselor or therapist isn't working out for you, try to change to a different counselor or therapist. It may be a bit of extra work, but it's very important that you get a professional who works well with you. I'm no doctor or substitute for treatment, but, however, I can at least give you some tips on how to relieve anxiety. Would you like to hear that? Yes, I would. I'm happy to help. Talk about your anxiety with a friend or a family member you trust. It may provide you comfort and relief. This is the thing that's been proven to help reduce anxiety and depression, and it generally helps to boost your mood. The key is to find a program that keeps you consistently or more often looking at it. You can put your mind at ease with activities that are soothing to you, such as listening to music, art, writing, entertainment, paying managers, of course. That's what I do to relieve my anxiety. sometimes make my battle tech mandatory. Or in my case, cleaning. Yeah, I could use some summer cleaning. I'm on a vacation here in this game. I'm taking a vacation from here, but Anyways, it's important to also get quality sleep. Better sleep is essentially a better body and mind. Having a balanced diet also helps. Certain foods such as caffeine drinks can also worsen anxiety. Uh-oh, I hope YouTube doesn't censor me and ban me. You can also start doing meditation exercises. Typical exercise I always do. I walk outside and play Pokemon Go. These just involve picking a routine and having to go at it. Well, I do it walk every day. Simple but effective breathing exercise you can do is the box breathing method. Do you want to try it now? Sure thing. Great. So simply follow what I say and click the next line when you're done. Here we go. Breathe in 4 seconds, then hold for 4 seconds. Sakuya. And congratulations, that's the whole cycle. Repeat as many times as you want until you notice an improvement in your mood. Thanks. Hopefully you at least have some new ideas on how to manage your anxiety better. Wish you nothing but the best. Good luck. I'm here for you no matter what. Well, that's all I have to say on that matter. Will I manage to make you feel better? Yes, you do. Yes. I'm glad to hear. I could have been could have been of help if I only made you just a little bit better. Okay, I have one last thing to show you to celebrate this occasion. What is it? Can you tell me, please? Bell card sign. Dangerous action behavior. Yep, dabbing it. Hope that will suffice. Let me try. I don't know how it goes for my YouTube avatar, but still. Or me. If I'm being shown dabbing. I hope that will suffice. That's the end. But you're free to come back anytime you want. Here's the better days and a bright future. And with that, we're off. Alright. Okay. Bonus scene, please. I'd like to do a bonus scene. Sakuya, are you okay? I know what I must do. Now I'm really fired up. What happened? Bell car sign. Dangerous. Action. Behavior. Eternal. Heat. Addition. Well, that was a lot of fun. Hope I didn't think I was actually mad or anything. Hope you enjoyed my little show. That's all for now. Stay tuned. I'll see you again with more things to show you. Take care and have a wonderful day. Okay. Alright. Continue. With Wriggle. You hear that? Oh, look who it is. Hello, Dan. Hello, Wriggle. Are you here to offer the humans some words of wisdom? I sure am. Well then, I shall leave this place to you. Take it away. Hey, I'm Wriggle Nightbug. Yes, I can tell. I can control and communicate with all kinds of insects. Such as space insects like the bird from StarCraft, or the arachnids from Starship Troopers, the xenomorph from Alien, the tyrannid from Warhammer 40k. Yeah, I don't play. I'm not a fan of Warhammer, but whatever floats your boat. That doesn't mean I hate Warhammer. Give me the tabletop game franchise, not the Battle Man from Battle Tank. Ants, spiders, centipedes, fireflies, hydralisks, you name it. But as you can probably tell by now, I'm not exactly the most well-liked person. Oh, there, Brickle. I think by being who I am, I freak people out, even discuss them. I feel ya. I get mocked, ridiculed, teased, threatened, and even bored over what I do and who I am. Whoa, back. Of course I don't mean I to play, Of course I don't mean to play victim and make you feel sorry for me. I realized long ago that your enemies chose you and you chose their friends. Of course I do. I chose my friends while I played Pokemon Go. It's easy to make friends that way locally, in person, in real life. There's no point trying to convince people who have already made up their mind. Made their minds up. Ugh. Sorry. You know what I'm talking about? Arguments. Yeah, my friends can't do arguments. Damn it! I'm telling you, do not waste your time arguing with people. Whoa, back. Man, I used to be in this kind of argument with people wanting nothing to do with insects. I would explain things how a lot of insects are pretty clean and beneficial to the world, like bees and butterflies. But not moths, no offense. But it would always end up the same way. Their opinions remain unchanged no matter what. Like this one time I was interviewed by a 50 subsequent journalist of truth. Ooh, Aya. And even I tried to explain my side of what I do and who I am. Totally bullying me during the end of it. Aww, I'm sorry. So anyways, there's civil discussion and there's argument. The end goal of an argument is to somehow prove the other side that you're right and they're wrong. Are you a fan of Insecticons by chance from Transformers? You want to watch some episodes of the Transformers? You'll be traumatized when you see Insecticons kicking up. They attack human villagers. Don't take the wrong way, but I prefer the dinosaurs. Because there's Autobots that transform into dinosaurs. I'll put it bluntly, arguments, especially those with strangers, are almost entirely pointless. They're not fun, they'll waste up your time, and by the end of it, no one is really going to change their mind. It's kind of normal to want to engage in an argument. Mainly because we feel like we need to prove something to ourselves. And the other person, we feel a part of who we are is that stick. Of course, just understand you don't have anything to prove to anyone. You like what you like. You are who you are, and nothing can change that. No one ever spends their time angrily arguing with someone for a while and saying, wow, that was really a really cool, good way to spend my life. Spend my time, and I don't regret it. Sorry for my pauses. Now here's where civil discussions can come in. Oh boy. Both you and the other party are willingly engaging with someone in a polite and civil manner, and both of you are having fun doing so, then by all means keep at it. Civil discussion is just an exchange of opinions, so that both parties can gain a better understanding of someone through communication. The cool thing about having a civil conversation is that we can disagree with the other side and still have a discussion about it. Now, even if civil discussion can turn into a heated argument, what do? It's simple. You just stop. Of course I do. When you're not having fun anymore, then you're feeling uncomfortable, and you're tired or just don't feel like it, that's when you stop. Again, there's nothing you have to prove to anyone. If you'd rather not do it, just don't. Oh yeah, that's it. Basically, civil discussions are good, arguments are bad. Yeah. Hope this bit of info is even a little bit useful to you. Thanks. Thanks for so much for listening. Bye Sakuya, bye human, bye Wriggle. Now that was a rather pleasant surprise. Seems like it's been a while since I met Wriggle. At any rate, seems that's really it for now. Take care and have a wonderful day. So is this a mini stream or what? Okay, let me are there any achievements? How long do I have to play? Replay. Yeah, been there, done that. What happened? Okay, let's give a different path. I feel sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Why do you feel sad? I don't know, I'm stricken with grief. I'm stricken with grief. I'm sorry to hear that. Coping with grief can be very difficult. Whether it's the loss of life or a loved one or a friend. Losing your job or a relationship with friends and or family. Whatever it is, your feelings are valid and it's okay to feel upset. It's important to try and move on by coping with the loss. There are healthy and unhealthy ways to cope. For instance, going to therapy, talking about it when someone you trust and keeping your mind busy with music, games, or books, a perfectly healthy way to cope with grief. Yeah, and watching videos on YouTube, especially watching nostalgia reviews, of course, streams of wine sauce, etc. Oh yeah, and watching angry video game nerds. It's important you stay away from unhealthy ways to cope, such as self-harm, substance abuse or alcohol abuse, or they may provide temporary relief. It won't help you in the long term and will make your situation worse. It may not be the same as your situation, but the mistress was very have a point with sadness when her pet went missing, a cat or a dog, or a hamster, like a vampire hamster. Thankfully, we ended up finding it in the end. But seeing her like that, anyway, take all your time and me out. I believe it. Thanks. I'll be right here if you need it. Well, that's all I have to say on that matter. Do I know it can make you feel better? Yes. I'm glad to hear. Could have been of help. If I only made you a little bit better. Just a little bit better. We have one last thing for you to cover your location. Dangerous action behavior. Yeah. I hope that was Sapphirus. It seems that's the end, but you're free to come back anytime you want. Here's to the better days and the bright future. And with that, we're off. Okay, bonus scene. Uh-oh. Did I piss you off again? Damn it. Oh boy. Okay. Replay. Yeah. I'm lost. Why do you feel lost? You can't focus on learning new things. Learning new skills or hobbies is not always easy. This could be due to a variety of factors. You may not have the passion. It may be too challenging or perhaps you suffer from procrastination. Which one fits you? It's too difficult. There's nothing wrong trying to accomplish something difficult. You just have to do it in small increments. If you're learning the piano, for instance, you can learn a Mary had a little lamb and Beethoven Ninth Symphony. Sorry. Work your way. Mary had a Mary had a bright as snow. There we go. Work your way up to your goal by doing it in very small but measurable parts, one step at a time. Almost always best to start off small. Doesn't matter how slow you're progressing, you could go at a snail's pace, but that will be okay. The key is to keep trying and not give up. You can fall, stumble, get back, and even take time off, but you must never give up. And remember, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to not get it right the first 10 or 1,000 tries. Especially when I first started painting managers. It's been a struggle. Put together a computer manager without a epoxy or adhesives that work like any other adhesives that work on computers. Wish you the best of luck in your task ahead. You can do it, and I'm always here for you. Well, that's all I have to say on that matter. Did that make you feel better? No. I'm sorry that I couldn't have been of help. I do have one thing left to try. I learned this from the mysterious little sister. Spell card sign. Dangerous action behavior. Hope that will stop it. I apologize if I wasn't the best at it. We'll see you at the end, but you're free to come back anytime you want. Here's to better days and a bright future. And with that, we're off. Okay. Return. Main menu. Is this a very short game? Voice. Preference. Is there a voice option? Okay. There you are. Let's see here. I'm not hearing voices. Yeah. Right. Personal area. Just here to relax. Scared something. Fear is a natural response that happens to everyone, even to the greatest of people. That includes you, it seems. Maybe you have a phobia of something. Perhaps you're scared of failing something important. Just know that the more you do, the easier it gets. The more you do something, the easier it gets. Sadly, fear and anxiety don't get better from doing nothing about it. It's not going to be easy, but more often than not, it gets better and the fear will subside. You just have to keep in mind. If your fear is something you cannot, if your fear is something you cannot really act upon or is extremely crippling, there's no shame in getting help. Either, through someone you trust or through the work of a professional such as a therapist. Remember, you're not alone. Chances are there are other people going through what you're going through, and you can tackle your fear at your own pace. It doesn't matter if it takes you 1 week or a year or 1 year to get over it. As long as you're trying, then you're doing great. You know you have it in. You'll overcome whatever is afflicting you. Good luck and wish you nothing but the best. Well, that's all I have to say on that matter. Did I manage to make you feel better? Yes. I'm glad to hear. I could have been of help. Even if I only made you just a little bit better. But you know what? Repeat. Repeat. I hope that was up as seems that's so you're free to come back anytime you want. There's the better days and a bright future. And with that, we're off.
Self. Start. Sakuya. Save. Return.
Whoa.
Preferences. Sakuya. Self-voicing disabled.
Sakuya. Let's hear this.
Auto forward. Sakuya.
Ellipses. Let's listen.
Sakuya. Auto forward.
Go forward.
Sakuya. Sakuya. Low. Sakuya, you there?
Are you asking yourself questions?
Sakuya, there you are.
Sakuya, what the hell are you doing? Questioning yourself? Talking to yourself?
Sakuya, my name is Sakuya Izayoi. Sakuya, you're in a sort of mysterious place. Not quite here, but not quite there.
Why do they have a bellboy?
Sakuya, I had some friends of mine come up with this place for you.
Text-to-speech. Is this one of the default male text-to-speech voices?
Sakuya, this is your personal area.
Seriously, quit talking to quit explaining yourself. Quit clarifying yourself, okay? Clarifying facts to yourself. Sakuya, come on.
Sakuya, you can come back here anytime you want, no matter what. Sakuya, I'll also be your friend and your guide throughout all this.
What the hell is this?
Sakuya, with that said, what's on your mind? First, start off by telling me how you feel.
I'm feeling abused by this. I think it'll make me laugh. Sakuya, you're making me laugh. You're making me laugh.
I feel sad. I feel anxious. I feel lost. Sakuya, why do you feel lost?
Sakuya, what the hell is going on?
I can't focus on learning new things. I don't feel like I belong anywhere. Sakuya, I'm sorry to hear that.
What? You're doing that?
Sakuya, whether you feel that way because you've been cast aside from a group or you feel like you don't fit in anywhere. It can be hard feeling lonely or isolated.
Are you being dubbed by a man? A text-to-speech man?
Sakuya, first, you can try joining a group of people with similar interests, or obtaining just some friends to talk to. Sakuya, You can do this in a
Oh my
variety of ways,
God.
either through meetings in the form of conventions, clubs, or meetings. Sakuya, there's also nothing wrong with doing this online. Things can be far apart from you but still really close to your heart. Sakuya, you can do this through online communities, forums, or message boards. Sakuya, all these methods may require you to step out of our comfort zone and put in some effort, but it can be entirely rewarding.
Reading post dialogue going off here. Oh. Hold it right there.
Sakuya, with that said, there's nothing wrong with spending most or all of your time by yourself. Sakuya, furthermore, sometimes you just need 1 to 2 close people, be it friends, family, or even pets to feel a sense of fulfillment and belonging. Sakuya, as a matter of fact, my mistress's close friend is an absolute bookworm who likes to stay inside and read books all day.
Actually?
Sakuya, and that's perfectly fine, that's how she wants to live. Sakuya, overall, there are many ways you can obtain a sense of belonging, even through just yourself.
I think I'm about to fart in laughter.
Sakuya, good luck. Sakuya, well, that's all I have to say on that matter. Sakuya, did I manage to make you feel better?
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, you did. With your silly text-to-speech in the mail, boy.
Sakuya, I'm glad to hear I could have been of help, even if I only made you just a little bit better. Sakuya, I do have one last thing to show you to celebrate this occasion. Sakuya, spell card sign, dangerous action behavior. Sakuya. Sakuya, I hope that will suffice. It seems that's the end, but you're free to come back anytime you want. Sakuya, here's to better days and a bright future.
You know, Sakuya, laughter is the best medicine with your text-to-speech voice.
Sakuya, and with that, we're off.
Okay.
Quit game. Self-voicing disabled. Self-voicing disabled.
Okay, folks. I think I'll preserve hero mode struggle for September 9th, which is Cheerno Day. So, tune in next week. Well, this stream seems to be short, so be sure to tune in next week when I play a different Touhou game. But which one, though? Alright. Let's see here. Dangerous acting behavior. I got a Steam trading card. Let's see here. What should I play for next week? Will it be Touhou Mystery Reel? Let me see the store page. And genre, 2D. I'll play Touhou Mystery Reel next week, okay? Okay. Alright. I think I'm going to wrap things up. Thanks for joining me in my stream. I think I'm going to die in laughter. Oh my god. The text to speech. Okay.